Good morning, Taurus. Oh my gosh, I could barely get the morning part out. How are you guys doing today on this new week? It is Tuesday. What is it, March 30th? I don't even know the date. I don't know the date. That's pretty much why I don't put dates on my videos, because really energy and readings can't really be confined to a certain date or week. It's just, if it's your story, it's going to be your story. If it's now, in a week, in a year, or last year, you guys know how this all works. I don't need to be telling you experts. You guys know your tarot if you're watching this. This is for tarot. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're a Taurus, know a Taurus, resonate as a Taurus, identify as a Taurus, I am so glad you're here, Taurus. Pull up a camel and tell me your story. I want to know what's been going on. I want to know what you guys are up to. How was your weekend? How was that full moon in Libra? Did you guys do some manifesting? First full moon of the zodiac, of the astrological zodiac for the year, you know, because we start with Aries, and it was a super moon at that. And you know, the Libra full moon was all about letting go what doesn't work for us to allow what does work for us. So you best believe I had myself a bonfire. I've been waiting for that all year. So let's get to it. We're going to do a 9-card Celtic spread with this lovely deck again. Get ready for it. Ready? Yep, that's right. It's back. Tarot of the Mystical Moments. Such a beautiful deck, so why not use it again, right? It is a great deck. Okay, let's see what your present energy is, Taurus. What is going on with you guys? Present energy for Taurus? Well, it is, ooh, 5 of Cups, huh? Scorpio energy. Wow, and that's a beautiful 5 of Cups. That is walking away from something you still care about, but it's just like the full moon. You had to let it go. You have to let some things go, even if you still care about it. It's just because it could be toxic, or it's just no longer serves your higher purpose. And this could be, just want to say, of course, this could have been even somebody walking away from you. And again, it was for your higher purpose, even if you can't see it now. What is challenging this? What is challenging that? Well, it's the 8 of Swords. It's not really challenging it, but it makes sense. They go together, don't they? Internal worries, fears. If this is you walking away from a love, job, what have you. Yeah, you're in your head about it. Probably wondering, did I make the right choice? You know, just worries. You know what that 8 of Swords means. I mean, you're in a bird cage. You can come out of it any time. Like the top is open on the bird cage. They even have wings to fly out of there, but they need to be in their internal thoughts to process this. It's like processing. What is the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, kids? Why? Ooh, that is a great reason to be here. The sun upright. Isn't that a beautiful sun card? I know the glare is horrendous. That's a beautiful sun card. Happiness. This is where, if you're not there yet, this is where you have your sight set on happiness, probably from leaving this situation, because this situation was the opposite of happiness. What's in your past, Taurus? What is in your past? Page of Cups reversed. It is telling a clear story, isn't it? Something that you initially really wanted did not work out. Didn't work out. Taurus leaving. We'll find out what that future is in a second. What's on your mind, Taurus? What is on that mind of yours? Ooh, 6 of Pentacles. I like it. That's you. That's you on your own mind. I love when that happens, especially when it's on the top position. You show up in your reading like that. You, little give and take, fairness. Yeah, it's 6 of Pentacles is it's the minor arcana card of the Justice card. You want equal give and take, equal reciprocity in a relationship, in work, in money, balance, and it's a card of balance. What is the energy coming towards you? What is the energy coming up towards you? Oh, isn't that a beautiful card? And it looks so, I mean, they look like they're twins. Look at that. What leads you to your happiness? The 4 of Swords, or vice versa. I mean, the symmetry here is amazing, and it tells a clear story. This reading means it's on point for somebody when it tells a clear story from left to right. I mean, because there's something you really, really I feel like you had an attachment to and an outcome with this Page of Cups reverse. Because when it's reversed, and you clearly walked away from something that you really cared about, and it really put you in your head. But that throws you into this Four of Swords, which is kind of like the Minor Arcana card of the Hangman. And if you ever notice the Hangman, his legs makes a 4, right? It always makes a 4. But the Four of Swords is the Minor Arcana card. It's going within to get a fresh perspective. Here you're going within to process the emotions of it. In the future, you're going to process it and let it go. But where does your happiness come from? Well, it's balance. I mean, you see the story. It's very, very clear. And I love it. I love a clear story like this. Okay, how do you see yourselves, Taurus? How do you see yourselves today on this fine spring morning? How do you? Well, it's the Seven of Swords reverse. Look at this card. I mean, seriously, who were you dealing with? No, it's actually kind of, it's avoidance. I'm feeling avoidance. We'll find out of what, but just really look at this. She's a snake, but she's covered in flowers. She's covering her snakiness, and she's holding on to her own egg while leaving these abandoned to be eaten and taken and crushed. This is about a person who's worried about their own self-interest, and I'm feeling this is who you're avoiding. It's upside down. I got avoidance strongly with that card. Let's see, what is in your, what is the energy coming towards you that you don't see coming? It could be energy you're going to be in, or it could be an outside influence. Ooh, Two of Swords reverse, making a decision. Decision time, is it? Is it decision time, Taurus? What are you deciding? Your new path, because twos, you know, right or left. It could be on a situation. Hopefully not going backwards. We only really want to go forwards. Okay, what is in your emotions, Taurus? What is in your emotions? Ooh, I love it. Virgo is Knight of Pentacles. Methodical thinking. That's what I always think. And this is not even, I always say methodical thinking. Pentacles are beyond thinking. If it would be like the Knight of Swords, that's action and thinking. This is actually planting the seeds in the spring like you are now, because it's very spring-like. And you have the patience and the fortitude and the wherewithal to wait until fall for your harvest to grow. So whatever you are working on, you have the patience. You know it's not going to be like overnight you're going to see results. It could be, I got even weight, like personal, like weight loss, or getting in shape, or going after a career or school, or, you know, there's so many avenues here that it could be. But the point is you know you're not going to wake up tomorrow brand new and all your, you know, a completely different life. What is worth having takes time to build. That's the Knight of Pentacles. It's slow moving. In fact, that horse is not even moving on the card. It's the only horse in the deck that doesn't move. But it is still going forward. It is going forward. It's planting. It cares about what it's laying down to see long-term results. What is the outcome in this reading? What is the outcome? Well, it's you, the Hierophant reversed. Look at that. It's you. You're like, okay, it could be an outcome of a breakup, clearly, because in the present we have you walking away. That is obvious here in the story. This could also be about Taurus not conforming to societal norms. Taurus wanting to be an individual. Taurus maybe wanting not to be in a marriage because everyone thinks they should be in a marriage because, well, it's a great person, you know, but Taurus isn't feeling it. Taurus wants to live their own life. Taurus wants to go out on their own. That's the Hierophant reverse. It's breaking away from societal norm. And so it could be both. And for many of you, it really could apply to both. Maybe that's why you're leaving this situation. Doesn't mean they're an evil person, but it just no longer serves you for whatever reason. Okay, we're going to clarify with the Golden Tarot. I feel very connected to this deck. I know I use it a lot, and I have like maybe 15 decks, 20 decks. And this is just some of them. Some of them are put away. Some of them are downstairs on my kitchen table. I got tarot decks everywhere. I even have some in the car. It's a sad situation. It really is. Okay, what is this Five of Cups and Eight of Swords for Taurus? Can you clarify that, please? What is the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords here? Healing. So what you're walking towards is wish fulfillment. You're walking towards wish fulfillment, and by walking towards something that is going to make your soul happy, that is where your healing lies. You know, she's pouring water into the stream, like it's like spirit, you know, of the water's emotions. She's feeding her emotions, but she's also feeding like the earth. It's all these energies, and it's a balance. And again, we have the balance up here. This is all about Taurus becoming in balance, going within, being aligned to their higher self, and putting them on the path that that's just going to make them really happy, lead to ultimate happiness. I mean, we have the star and the sun. I mean, I don't think there's any two better cards in the tarot deck, do you? What is, give me one more on the star. I'm almost afraid because it's so perfect. Give me one more on the star. Well, the world. I mean, come on, look at this major arcana. This is a meant to be reading. Look at this, the world, new cycles. Once you go into a new cycle, Taurus, you don't go back. You don't go back. You've learned some lessons. You're taking those lessons into the new cycle, and you're going towards wish fulfillment, whatever it is. It could be a relationship. It could be a job. But whatever it is, it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Speaking of happiness, what is the sun? Tell me about the sun card here. Well, it's the Four of Wands. More happiness. Look at that. Celebrations. Strong foundation. Some of you are building, buying, paying off a home with that here. It's just happiness. This reading is happiness. That's really what it should be titled. So far, Four of Wands. You guys are just focused on your home right now. Maybe some of you have kids, but you're in a good place. You're in a good place. And why are you in a good place? Because you walked away. You walked away from what doesn't serve you. What is this Page of Cups reversed in the past for Taurus? Tell me about this Page of Cups reversed. The Moon reversed. You see it clearly now. I think there were some illusions, some sadness, depression. I almost get madness. If you guys were in a job or a relationship, the person hella confused you, brought you a lot of sadness. There was probably threw you into a dark night of a soul kind of thing. I feel like that's really in the past, and the reason why it's showing up is you guys are probably finally emerging from it. Some of you, you know, healing takes at different times. Some of us can heal like that, and some of us can take years. And then we don't get a trophy at the end of that race, of the healing race, right? Hey, that could be a good book, The Healing Race. Okay. Let's see. The Queen of Wands wanted to pop out. Taurus, are you dealing with the Queen of Wands? Are you dealing with an Aries? Okay, Six of Pentacles on the top. The Six of Pentacles. What is that? Well, it's Two of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. Getting your balance back, balance and money, fairness. Again, this, you know, the sixes are like 3 and 3. 6 drops here and 6 drops here. The Two of Pentacles is 1 pentacle here and 1 pentacle here. This is really about balance. This is you balancing out your life, feeding both sides, feeding your emotional side, feeding your tangible side, your pentacles. I love it. It's really good. Okay, what's this Four of Swords in the near future? Tell me about the Four of Swords. Oh, Aquarius energy, King of Swords. I feel like this is you guys. This is where you're at right now. The King of Swords is very, yes, he has some very strict boundaries. He's not a touchy-feely guy. I mean, it's not saying he's cold, but the butterflies behind him are made of stone, which shows transformation. Butterflies are about transformation. This is why I feel like this is you guys. I mean, you are a King of Pentacles to a King of Swords, so it's not a big shock to go from, you know, you're like interchangeable kings here. But you transformed. And you probably transformed because whatever you were in, it was a very unfair situation. And I'm feeling you weren't the one benefiting. This is what threw you into this after you healed. And this is the energy you're going to get into is the King of Swords. Very clear boundaries. The king, it's a king. Most, you know, you take care of your business. This is like the Mr. Spreadsheets, you know, of the deck. He's good with, he's very clear and concise, unlike me right now. I can't get the words out, but the King of Swords would know what to say in this situation. They are very fair, probably a man or woman of very little words, but they do what they say. They always do what they say. And that's the Four of Swords. When you get into this time of peace, it's amazing how when you let that, what doesn't serve you, how much lighter you feel. And when you clear out that mental clutter in your brain attic, that's when the King of Swords shows up. And it's a good energy to be in if you are starting like a new project, new business, new job, promotion. Of course, a King of Swords, it could be a manager or a CEO. Okay, what is the Seven of Swords reversed here? How Taurus sees themselves. What are they avoiding? I really feel like that's you avoiding. What is the Seven of Swords reversed? Six, yeah. Because this is you sailed to calmer shores from this situation you had to leave behind. Six of Swords is moving from one place to another. Some of you could be moving. Some of you could even be traveling. But it is a card of going from one destination to the next and a better destination. You probably weathered some stormy seas in this past situation. And now the sun is out. You see that? Now we need the Ten of Cups, because what's on the Ten of Cups is a rainbow. After the storm, a rainbow appears because the sun comes out. What is this Two of Swords reversed? The energy coming towards Taurus. What is the Two of Swords reversed represent in this reading? Nine of Wands reversed. Maybe this Two of Swords reversed. Nine of Wands reverse is needing to go. It's when you let fear overtake what you need to do. To me, it's really a card of procrastination. Procrastinating what you need to do out of fear of making the wrong choice, out of fear of the outcome. And it could be just, I'm feeling that's momentarily. That could be the energy coming towards you. Maybe you guys are going to have a breather moment. You know, because again, the Knight of Pentacles is in your emotions, and it's a slow moving energy. But it doesn't mean you're going to have 100% clarity all the time with the King of Swords. But you're human. You're going to have these moments of, you know, your emotions. And also, that brings me to this Two of Pentacles up here, your energy. It talks about being flexible to life. When life throws tomatoes at you, you're dodging them left and right, avoiding. Seven of Swords reverse. It's an ebb and flow. So unfortunately, as it goes down like this, you may want to retreat. This is like a card of retreat. But I feel like from the outcome, it's just a momentary feeling. I don't think. Let's get one more on the Nine of Wands reversed. One more. Empress reverse. Yeah, because when you have this moment of like this is the energy coming towards you. When you have this moment of doubts, basically, Tarot is saying this is when you have to feed yourself. And I'm not saying food, guys. I mean, yeah, we can all have a great food day, but don't do that every day, because that leads to more depression and unbalance. But Empress reverse means you need to feed your soul. You need to put more time into yourself. Maybe you're putting too much time in work, too much time into others. And with the Empress reverse and the Nine of Wands reverse, it's saying that it's time to focus on your own needs. So when you're on this path, whatever you guys are deciding to do, whatever, you know, if it's love, relationship, job, traveling, take some time out for yourself. Meditate. With the Two of Swords, when it's upright, it means meditation. And yeah, and the Four of Swords, always go back. Just because you're going forward doesn't mean you can't go back to, you know, what heals you. So yeah, but it's all about balance. And with balance, it doesn't mean it's always going to be calm seas coming through. And you got the Eight of Wands fell out. Throw that on there too. Yep, to get into that quick energy is you have to serve yourself first. You know, you have to feed yourself first, heal yourself first, and then you can be a service to others. What is this Knight of Pentacles in your emotions? Why is that there? That's a beautiful card. Why is the Knight of Pentacles there? Three of Wands. Yeah, it's you set your sights on something. You manifested something with the Two of Wands. It's not here, but I'm feeling it. Yeah, you set your sights already on something. So now you're just waiting. And again, this is a card of patience. This is a card of, you know, you're going to achieve success with the Sun card. You know you are, but you know it's just not going to be overnight. So this is literally means the card of waiting for your ships to come in. But it's about patience. Knight of Pentacles is also about patience, of getting to that end goal. Because, you know, guys, let's be Confucius here. Life is not about the destination, it's about the journey. That's what those two cards remind me of. Life is what's happening when you're planning. So okay, yep. And I just wanted to throw this out here. Five of Wands reversed. That's just whatever path you're on, you're not taking the drama of the past with you. It's just a card of, this card always reminds me of like Taurus. If you guys were in like a family situation, this could have been spouse, this could have been just, you know, regular family stuff, like holiday drama stuff. This, you know, where they're all fighting and they can't even hear each other because they're all screaming. And when it's reversed, this is Taurus leaving the room, and they don't even know Taurus is gone because they're yelling too much. Taurus is on their own path. They need solitude. They're done with the drama. What is this Hierophant reversed as the outcome for Taurus? What is this Hierophant reverse? I love that you guys showed up so strongly in your reading. What is the Hierophant reverse here? What is it? A Knight of Swords. I called that earlier, Knight of Swords. Fast-moving energy, probably away from that and from that. Fast-moving energy, this is like, go. But this reminds me so much of Taurus. The Knight of Swords is fast. It's getting stuff done. But he doesn't always smell the roses as he's doing it. He's too busy, like, I gotta go to point A, and then I gotta go to point B, and I gotta go to point C, and I gotta solve all the world problems by noon. I mean, that's you, Taurus. You guys are just you're everything. I mean, I know the Aries is the Emperor, but I'm feeling like that Emperor energy is, this is how you guys are. You guys try to do 10 things at once. So with the Hierophant reverse is, yes, stay, like, keep your individualism. Do you. You don't have to follow other people's paths, because clearly you are making your own path, but just make sure you enjoy that path as you go along with it. Don't focus on the destination, really. I know I said that almost as a joke, but I'm feeling that too there. And I feel like I need to say that for somebody. Don't focus just on the destination. Take some time and enjoy the journey. Take a breather. Even with this Empress reverse down here, it's take a breather. Enjoy what you have. Make sure you take those moments out, and you're not just trying to get more. I need to make this. I need to save this. Just, take a day and really appreciate what you guys have accomplished. Because I'm feeling like whoever I'm reading for, you've really accomplished a lot in a short time. And sometimes it's hard to really appreciate it because we're too busy doing. This is a card of planning and doing and doing and doing. So let me get one more. What's that on the Knight of Swords and the Hierophant reverse? Five of Cups. And this is a card of regrets. This is a card of, and I know the Five of Cups isn't usually a super positive card, but in this reading, just like what I said, it's appreciating. It is a card of stopping, and I know he's appreciating what he lost. But sometimes what we lost in our lives, what no longer serves us, by leaving it, will serve our higher purpose. So even though these cups are spilled and there's nothing in them, it's not that, to me, in this reading, it's not like he's completely ignoring the cups behind him. It's, even though it didn't work out, you appreciate the lesson, basically. Even if you dealt with a horrible person, you appreciate the lesson because it probably turned you into this King of Swords. Maybe you were just like a page before, or someone who was afraid to speak their mind. The King of Swords isn't afraid to speak their mind. So it's taken time out to not just dog on the past, but try to appreciate it, because it was given to you for a reason, to turn you into a higher version of yourself moving forward. Can I get another card there? Another card. Yeah, the Knight of Wands, another Knight of Wands. Fast action. Fast action. I think I just created a new word. Knight of Wands is fast action, passionate, energy. Yeah, again, I feel like whatever this past situation, it really made a new you. And you that you really respect and other people respect you, but you're going after your dreams. And I wanted to say now, because maybe you felt held back with the Eight of Swords. You most likely held yourselves back, but maybe you were with somebody that you felt held you back. It could have been a parent, whatever, it could have been a relationship, and you're just put so much time focusing on them, not enough time on yourself, because the Empress reverse did show up here. So, but I want one more, because why not? Why not? Yeah, and look at that. The Five of Pentacles reversed. By this fact, I cannot speak, geez, Louise. Action always, whenever you have a day, and everybody has these days, of this sadness and depression, and it's not like a huge depression, but it's necessary. Because really, when we're down is actually when we're growing. If we're happy every day, well, one, we're probably, You're probably on drugs if you're happy every day. You know, not many people are naturally happy every day. You have to have down days, because that is when you do your self-reflection. And how you get out of those days is by action, is by just getting out of the house, taking a walk, seeing people. And the Five of Pentacles reverse on top of the Knight of Wands, yeah, taking action is what's going to lead you out of that feeling card of lack. The Five of Pentacles reverse is realizing that you do have, when it's upright, it's kind of the card of scarcity mindset, that you don't have enough. When it's reversed, it's kind of getting a fresh perspective and realizing, crap, I actually, my life isn't too bad. My life isn't too bad. So, but that's what I have for you guys. You know, it's actually a really beautiful reading. You guys are headed into something. If not, you may already be there, but you're headed into something of happiness, really, wish fulfillment. It's just saying, take some time to enjoy this journey, because it's going to be an awesome journey. It's going to be an amazing journey. So, okay, that's what I have for you guys this week. I will see you next week. You guys take care. Bye-bye.